I grew up in Terre Haute, Indiana. I went from first grade through college right here in Terre Haute, and I wanted to come to ISU. All my siblings had come to ISU, all my cousins came to ISU, my mother and her siblings came to ISU, so didn't even apply to any place else. That was just where you went. And it was a great education. I majored in accounting because I was very practical, but I had a lot of interest, so I had minors in speech comm, French, and math. Like a lot of students that come to Indiana State, you know, I had worked to get my education. I knew I was going to work hard when I got out of school, and so I had no delusions about needing to work hard. I was lucky in that the accounting firm that I worked for, I'd gone on a 2-week trip to Europe with my sister, and the accounting firm people saw an ad in the Wall Street Journal while I was gone. 6th of a page said, "Wanted accountants in Europe." So the accounting firm people thought that was funny. They cut it out and pasted it on my desk. And I laughed when I got back, so I thought it was very funny, because I didn't think a 22-year-old kid from Terre Haute would ever get a job out of the Wall Street Journal. Those were for important people someplace else. So that same ad appeared for the next month or so, and I thought it was odd that they hadn't filled that job yet. Well, they were looking for about 15 people. And so I finally sent a letter and a resume off to this P.O. box in New York, and I ended up getting a letter back from Price Waterhouse and was interviewed on the phone for an hour, and they asked me to fly to New York for lunch. And while I was in New York for lunch, the guy said, "How soon can you be in Paris?" And that was it. That was my job offer. I discovered a niche when I was transferred to San Francisco in the late 70s. I discovered that there were things from a tax standpoint that people in the wine industry hadn't figured out that they could do, and saved the wine industry millions and millions of dollars. I ended up doing all the biggies: Gallo, Kendall Jackson, Beringer, etc. Chateau Ste. Michelle, even up in Washington State. Roeder Champagne from France hired me, etc. So it just became a huge practice, and we had like 80-some clients. So I'd say be curious, question the status quo, make sure you understand everything that's going on, and then you can provide the best service.